Dairy One offers a variety of analytical services to agricultural customers to help them manage their businesses. All of our labs help Dairy One fulfill its mission of turning data into information by providing customers with reliable analyses and timely results. These results are then used to make decisions that impact profitability. The Dairy One Forage Lab began operations in 1974 with the goal of helping farmers with their feeding strategies. Each person in the lab is a key part of providing sample results. These results help customers create balanced diets, which are critical in maintaining a profitable business and can also help them make more informed feed purchases. For most of our customers, feed is a significant cost of production. Nutritional quality of feed directly impacts the quality and quantity of yield and the health of the animals. The 27 team members in the Forage Lab are a vital part of this process. Lab customers include dairy producers, agribusinesses, feed representatives, universities, veterinarians, zoos, aquariums, horse owners, and pet treat businesses. Samples include but aren't limited to feeds, forages, byproducts, ingredients, water, manure, and plant tissue. Every year, they process over 90,000 samples in-house and over 100,000 samples through our worldwide network of affiliate labs. The busiest time of year for the lab occurs post-harvest, which is usually September through November. During this time, we receive an average of over 2,000 samples a week. When samples arrive, they start off in the forage receiving area. Here, we have a hard-working and dedicated team who record and prepare samples for analysis. From receiving, the samples get rotated through one or more of the other lab areas, depending on what the customer has requested. The Forage Lab tests samples for a variety of components, including protein, minerals, fiber, fat, starch, and sugar content. These are vital nutrients that impact the quality and digestibility of feed, which directly impacts animal health and performance. Some analyses performed by the lab use wet chemistry, while others use NIR. NIR stands for near-infrared spectroscopy and is a specialized methodology used for analyzing samples. In addition to using this technology in our own lab, Dairy One leases its calibrations for NIR analysis to labs across the world through our affiliate network. Because of the highly specialized nature of this enterprise, we have a dedicated team of individuals who provide support to these labs. When customers have questions about how to submit samples or read results, they call our customer support team. This team is consistently recognized by customers for their outstanding service and professionalism. They answer questions every day about the different analytical services we offer, which packages will get customers the information they need, how to take and submit samples, and how to understand their results. The Dairy One Soils Lab was formed in 2005 with the goal of providing modern agronomic soil testing services to agronomy consultants, fertilizer dealers, extension offices, home gardeners, and others. Our lab technicians work in a state-of-the-art laboratory and provide results that are used primarily to make lime and fertilizer recommendations, which are the main drivers for using soil nutrients wisely and getting the greatest yield. The largest customer of the Soils Lab is Agricultural Consulting Services, or ACS, a subsidiary of Dairy One. The Soils Lab processes over 40,000 samples a year. The highest sample volumes are received in the spring before planting and in the fall after crops are harvested. Samples are dried in large ovens before analysis can begin. Like the Forage Lab, there are a number of different analyses that can be performed, depending on what the customer has requested. The Soils Lab team is small but mighty, putting in many long hours during peak times to maintain efficient turnaround time. The Dairy One Animal Health Diagnostic Lab tests for ruminant pregnancy and Johne's disease. As with all of our labs, accuracy and turnaround time are critical to their customers. The sooner we can get them results, the sooner they can make informed decisions that are impactful for their farms. Lab technicians analyze about 6,800 milk pregnancy samples and 1,700 blood pregnancy samples every month. The results of these analyses provide information for farmers to manage the reproductive health of their herd. The lab also tests about 800 Johne's samples every month. Most samples are submitted through our Dairy Record Service Specialists, or DRSS, during regular monthly testing. However, farms from all over the U.S. can use our services by submitting their samples through the mail. The lab is A2LA accredited for milk and blood pregnancy and Johne's analysis. This demonstrates that our lab and the people performing the testing are doing so according to the highest standard, ISO 17025. Meeting the ISO certification standards is one of the ways our lab stands out from others offering the same or similar services. It's a testament to the quality of service and technical expertise of the lab personnel. The Checkmark Lab is in the same location as the Animal Health Diagnostic Lab and is run by some of the same expert technicians. Checkmark provides testing services for liquid dairy products outside of raw bovine milk, as well as calibration samples for the Dairy One Milk Lab. They have tested milk samples from pigs, antelope, rhinos, hippos, and other exotic mammals. Checkmark creates about 300 reference samples each month for Dairy One and other customers. Our milk lab uses these samples every day as their main quality control system. By keeping this process within Dairy One, we can monitor calibration sample quality and keep the cost of manufacturing in-house. They also provide important information about products being produced for the consumer market. Some examples would be verifying that a heavy cream batch is at least 40% fat, or that a 2% fat milk batch is in fact 2% fat. Dairy One exists to help farms succeed. Measuring the right things provides the critical information necessary for farms to make informed decisions. Each person on our staff plays an important role in our ability to provide that critical information and measure a variety of components on the farm. At Dairy One, we believe in farming, and we believe we make a difference on our customers' farms.